Hey Keith, how you doing? It's Carlos here with 0 to 100 Marketing. Just making this quick video for you to tell you what I think you guys can do to better your online presence. And you're probably wondering why I'm making this video for free. The answer to that is simple. I've noticed that a lot of business owners are far too busy running the operations and actually just running their business to actually focus on and learn about, and if they even do take the time to learn about it, to actually implement the learning of how to get the internet to bring you more traffic to your site, bring you more sales, right? And so my answer to that is I've been making these short videos detailing these like 3 steps that people can take in order to better their chances of being seen online and getting to that first page of Google. A lot of people take that information and they run with it themselves and they start implementing these things for their own company, and they don't hire me, which is perfectly fine by me because at least I help somebody, which is ultimately the goal. Now, if you decide that this is a lot of work and you don't necessarily have the time necessary to make all of this happen, then I'd be more than happy to help you guys out. Now, let's get into it, right? First of all, the website's pretty good looking. I just love how it's such an easy submission right here. It's pretty easy to get a quote. All your contact info is right there, short and sweet, lots of pictures. It's not bad. But at the end of the day, what Google cares about is all the stuff that you can highlight here, all the text, just every word on this page is what Google really wants to see, right? So if we go over to word counter, Google likes to see generally any page on the first page of Google is going to have anywhere between 1,500 and 2,000 words. That's really a sweet spot for Google. You guys are only working with 344, which isn't bad. It's a good start, but we do want to pump that word count up to that 1,500 to 2,000 word mark. Now, the reason for that is because not only is it a sweet spot for Google and they just like that number, additionally, having more words in there is going to give us room to do what I think is one of the most important things to do, which is insert buyer intent keywords into that content, right? So what's a buyer intent keyword, right? A keyword is just what you type into Google, and a buyer intent keyword is basically a keyword that somebody types into Google when they're ready to buy something, right? So for example, Sunroom Contractor Acworth, that'd be a good buyer intent keyword. Likely that if I'm searching this, I want to get some sunroom built, right? So here we have all these ads that everybody skips through anyway. And here we have the map pack. A lot of people interact with this primarily, and these are the organic results, right? So if we go over to the first company in the organic results, it's these guys. And let's see where they're at. They don't have a whole ton either, but they're number one, and there's a reason for it, right? Let's clear here. So they have 409 words, not much more than you guys. Um, that brings us over to backlinks, right? So that was content and keywords, and now I'm going to talk about backlinks. So here's the analytics. This is a tool I use called Moz. You guys can get it. It costs like $200 a month, but they have a 30-day free trial. This tool is called Moz, and it gives me all the background information for your site. So here you guys don't have any linking domains, no inbound links, no ranking keywords. If we go over to these guys, they have 175 backlinks from 52 linking domains, right? So what's a backlink? A backlink is basically when a different website has a link to your website on theirs, right? And one thing that's important to remember about backlinks is that not all backlinks are created equal. So we might see 175 here, but that may not be the number of them that Google cares about, because if somebody writes an article about the best looking sunrooms they've ever seen and they link to your company, well, that's on topic, so that's authoritative, and Google's gonna recognize that and give you points for it, right? Whereas on the other hand, if Pizza Hut were to provide a link to your site on theirs, Google's not gonna care at all about that because Google knows you're a sunroom contractor, you're not slinging pizzas, right? So that's important to remember. And so basically they have 175 backlinks from 52 different websites. The way that I would go about beating them out to begin with is I would just go into here and check out which companies are linking to them or which websites, and just go one by one and click on the links and see what you can do to get on those websites and just get the backlink for yourself. Um, And we don't also just want to do that. We also want to get original backlinks, right? Because if they have 52, you want 150, right? You want to blow them out of the water to keep that #1 spot once you get it. So that's backlinks. And the last thing I wanted to talk to you guys about is citations, right? So citations is basically your company name. So let's take Swift Home Renovations, right? Let's their company name, their address, and their phone number, exactly how it appears on Google. You want to have that appear throughout the web in as many places as possible. And this is different from backlinks in the sense that this Google doesn't care where these come from. You can put it on any website that does anything for any reason. Google won't care. It's going to see it as a good thing. And that's what gets you on this map pack, right? And as I mentioned earlier, many people interact primarily with this map pack. I know I'm one of those people. If I'm looking for like a restaurant or something, I'm going straight here. I'm not looking at anything else. So it's pretty important to get on there. And citations are what's going to get you on there. So that's basically, in a nutshell, the things I wanted to talk to you guys about. So to summarize, you want to get this content, all these words on the page. You want to get them between 1,500 and 2,000 words. And you want to insert buyer intent keywords into that content. You don't want to have a keyword density that's too thick. You want to have it between like one keyword between every 100 and 125 to 150 words, so that it's not too crowded and Google doesn't start seeing you as spammy. Once you do that, you want to get as many backlinks as possible. Go over to all the websites that are being linked and that are linking to your competitors and try to get on those too. Probably the top 3 competitors is what I would do. And try to get original backlinks as well. And then you want to get those citations. So just name, address, phone number, as many places across the web, like places like Yelp, Angie's List, Yellow Pages, all those type of places. And the more you get, the better your results are going to be on this map pack. Many people interact with that. So that's all I got for you guys. Thank you for taking the time out of your day to watch this video. I really appreciate it. Again, feel free to implement this on your own, but if you want me to help you out, I would love to hear back from you guys. You can always reach me anytime. My phone number is 562-999-7844. My email address is carlos@0-100marketing.com. And that is also my website, 0-100marketing.com. Feel free to check that out. Thanks again for your time, and I hope to hear from you guys soon.